What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got one story and a couple of questions that are really good. So without further ado, let's get into our story. The first story of the day is all about the comparison of the S23 Ultra versus the Xiaomi 13 Pro phone, which we're going to look at some of the specs and the cost of the phone because, as you know, a lot of us, including myself, I find the Samsung phone, the 23 Ultra phone, to be kind of expensive. Kinda, based off the competition, maybe it's par for the course, but ultimately it's still kind of expensive. But there's a new phone from Xiaomi that's even more expensive. So the information that's coming out from this is that the 13 Pro from Xiaomi and the 23 Ultra from Samsung, you're going to get the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 in both phones. The Xiaomi 13 Pro will get a 6.73 QHD plus 120 Hz AMOLED display versus Samsung's 6.8-inch QHD plus 120 Hz AMOLED display. Gorilla Glass Victus versus Victus 2 on the Ultra, so the Ultra has better Victus. Cameras 50 across megapixels for the Xiaomi, and the Galaxy is 200 and then 12, 10, and 10. And then 3x optical zoom, and then Samsung's got that 10x optical zoom built in there as well. And then you can see, I guess the Samsung phone's what, 12.99 euros or pounds in Europe, and then here in America it's 11.99. So maybe that price isn't all that different. But what do you guys think so far, just based off that? If you're in America, we'd have to import that Xiaomi 13 Pro, and a lot of people probably won't do that. At least there'll obviously be a handful of people that actually do it, but the majority of people are not going to do that. So this is really a question to the rest of the world. Which phone do you think will end up being the better phone? Let me know in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's jump into our really good Q&A. First question comes from Sean. When do you think Apple will go completely portless? I think they'll go completely portless probably in about 3 years. It might be earlier, but I really think it's gonna be about 3 years because they usually take a few years when they come out with a brand new feature like they are this year with USB-C, because people are gonna have to buy new chargers. And then the reason of adding in the fingerprint sensor on the side, which is also gonna be a multi-function button to control the phone. I would guess that Samsung's gonna ultimately go portless in about probably maybe 2 or 3 years. And I think they'll start with their premium phones and then bring it down to their other phones. But I don't think in all of their phones, I don't think they'll be completely portless with all their phones, probably for like 5 years is my guess. And our last question from Timothy Hammock, saying that his birthday's in August. And he's, to me, so basically it sounds like, is he better off getting the Fold 5 or the S23 Ultra? Or basically, so the Fold 5 I think will be a nice upgrade over the Fold 4. I think there'll be, will there be enough on there for most people to need or want to upgrade? I think there'll be a few things. I don't think you'll have to feel like you have to upgrade, but I think, again, you'll get the urge to upgrade. I still think the S23 Ultra, at the end of the day, will be the better phone with everything. The S23 Ultra is supposed to still have a better camera. It looks like the Z Fold 5 is carrying over the camera hardware, probably from the S22 Ultra, which had that 108 megapixel camera. Obviously, it'll probably take photos a little bit better than the S22 Ultra. The software will be a little bit more refined. I think it'll be a better camera than the S22 Ultra, but it shouldn't be a better camera, I would guess, than the S23 Ultra. I still think the S23 Ultra will probably be brighter, probably get better battery life. I think there'll be some things on the S23 Ultra that make people, if they want the best Samsung phone, they go with the S23 Ultra. If they want the most exciting and different phone, they go with the Z Fold 5. Thanks for your questions. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below. #question. We'll see you down the road. Peace.